One of the questions that we most often get asked has to do with our net carb calculation. So we happen to have the lowest net carb bar in the market, 1 to 2 grams net carbs, depending on the flavor. Most of them are 1 gram net carb. But how do we get there? Pretty simple. Most of you are familiar with the concept of not all carbs are created equal. Some are digested and converted to glucose and can therefore cause insulin spikes. And then other carbs are not. Fiber is the most obvious one. So those of you who understand how to calculate net carbs know that you can subtract fiber since it cannot convert to glucose. You may also know that you can subtract things like some sugar alcohols, not all of them, because they too will not convert to glucose and therefore would not knock you out of ketosis. But there's another ingredient in our product that often gets missed and is often the source of confusion. And for good reason, because it's not actually put into the nutritional panel based on FDA labeling guidelines. And that ingredient is allulose. Many of you have heard of allulose, but you may not know that it's not actually in the nutritional panel. It's in the ingredients, but it's not in the nutritional panel. So when you go through the nutritional panel to see what you can subtract from the total carb count, you're not going to see allulose on there. That's what often confuses people. So when you're calculating net carbs on Heka Bars or any keto snack for that matter, there's many out there, not just us, that use allulose. You're also going to want to subtract the allulose. Now, some companies don't disclose the amount because it's not in the nutritional panel. But we of course do. So if you were to look at one of our boxes or one of the wrappers, we've laid out the calculation for you guys. It's pretty simple. You take the total carbs and you're gonna wanna subtract the grams of allulose. None of those can be converted to glucose. The grams of fiber, same thing. And the grams from erythritol, the one sugar alcohol that we use. And when you subtract those, you end up with 1 or 2 net carbs per bar. So there you have it, lowest carb bars in the market, and hope you enjoy them.